Hi friends, welcome back to the channel SciTech here. In this video, I'm going to do the speed test comparison between the Realme GT60 device versus iQOO Neo 7 Pro device. The iQOO Neo 7 Pro, which has got the Snapdragon 8+Gen1 processor versus Snapdragon 7+Gen3 processor from the Realme GT60 device. That's what I'm going to compare regarding the both phones in terms of the speed test, and we'll try to see how much difference you will be able to notice regarding the overall speeds comparison between this both of the devices. So right now all the apps are completely clear between these both phones, as you can see guys, and both phones are 8GB RAM versions, and I did enable the extended RAM capabilities in this iQOO Neo 7 Pro and even in the Realme GT60 as well. So extended RAM capabilities is enabled successfully between these both phones. And now let's do the speed test comparison between the both devices. Let's start with the first game, Asphalt game. Snapdragon 8+Gen1 versus Snapdragon 7+Gen3. Realme GT60 versus iQOO Neo 7 Pro. So iQOO Neo 7 Pro did open slightly faster the Asphalt game. You can see the Snapdragon 8+Gen1 processor. Let's move to the next game, which is a PUBG mobile game, and we'll try to compare the PUBG game, which phone will be able to open faster. Snapdragon 8+Gen1 and Snapdragon 7+Gen3. And as I said, the 8GB RAM expandable memory has been used between these both phones. So both phones are 8+8GB, which is enabled successfully. And the Realme GT60 did open faster than the iQOO Neo 7 Pro. In this speed test, you can definitely see here. So let's move to the next game, which is a FIFA game. And even we'll try to see the RAM management. So which phone will be able to load more games in the RAM management later on after opening all the games. So right now there's an update is going on. So let me try to start this game again. So let's start FIFA game. Let's see this time which phone will be able to open fast. iQOO Neo 7 Pro and the Realme GT60 device. So this time the iQOO Neo 7 Pro did open faster. I think both phones exactly at same time. I think the Realme might be slightly faster. So right now these are the small game speed test. Realme GT60 and the iQOO Neo 7 Pro. Snapdragon 8+Gen1 and Snapdragon 7+Gen3. And the first phone to open is the Snapdragon 8+Gen1 did open faster in terms of the Subway Surf game. Let's move to the next game, which is a Temple Run game. Let's see Temple Run game, which phone will be able to open 8+Gen1 or 7+Gen3. So 8+Gen1 did open slightly fast when you compare with the 7+Gen3 processor. So next is a Candy Crush game. So both phones are exactly open at same time. So let's see this game, Hill Climb Racing. So right now the Hill Climb Racing did open slightly fast in the iQOO Neo 7 Pro. Next is a Jetpack Joyride game. So overall, most of the games they were able to open slightly faster in the iQOO Neo 7 Pro than the Realme GT60 device. That's something which I did notice while comparing both phones side by side regarding the overall speeds. As you can see, the iQOO Neo 7 Pro did open faster. Jetpack Joyride game as well. So let's move to the next game, which is a Crossy Road game. Let's see this time which phone will be able to open fast, and both phones are pretty good. Opening speeds not bad, and first phone to open is the exact same time. There's not a huge difference guys between these both devices. So regarding the Crossy Road game, but overall if you try to compare regarding all the games, the iQOO Neo 7 Pro slightly faster than the Realme GT60, just a little bit. So finally guys, this is a quick opening speeds between these both phones. Now let's take comparison between the RAM management between the Realme device versus iQOO Neo 7 Pro. Realme GT60 and iQOO Neo 7 Pro, all the 10 games are open between the RAM in the background multitasking. Let's see how many games will be there in the background RAM management between these both phones. So 3 games were there, no issues, and 4th game is also there, no issue. And Candy Crush game is closed in this Realme GT60, even though I have used the expandable RAM capabilities. And iQOO Neo 7 Pro did close the Temple Run game. So overall, the Realme was able to keep 4 games in the background RAM management, and iQOO Neo 7 Pro was able to keep 5 games in the background RAM management, because rest of the games are completely closed between these both phones. So this is a quick overall speed test and RAM management test comparison between the Realme GT60 and the iQOO Neo 7 Pro. Meanwhile, signing off friends, thank you for watching. Until then, stay tuned for more updates, and bye.